guys, it's Jill. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. So today we are going to be doing a kitchen gadget video. So we are going to be playing with some fun, different, very inexpensive kitchen gadgets. I'm going to put the prices on the screen as I'm like testing them out. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you guys are new here, I would love if you would subscribe, click the notification bell so you're always notified of every single upload. And we're going to get started with this amazing melon cutter. So if you guys know anything about me, you know that I'm obsessed with watermelon. Watermelon is so good. It's my jam. I love it. What I don't love, however, is cutting one. And it's such a pain in the butt. And I have tried so many little watermelon gadgets. This, I'm going to have to say, like, stay tuned for this. I'm going to show what it did. And as I was going to film this video, like the rest of the B-roll footage, I kind of paid attention to the box and I was like, oh, so like the watermelon is supposed to go into this little thing right here, you know? And then it's supposed to like cut it. So you're supposed to go straight into the watermelon, whereas I was angling it down. So I do think that this is something that's going to work. However, it did not work for me, but I believe that was user error. I was gonna go and get another watermelon just to film this portion of the video to make sure to like see 100% for sure, does this thing work? But because of the fact that I already have a watermelon cut and I just didn't want, I knew it was gonna go to waste. My daughter doesn't like watermelon, my son doesn't really eat it that much, so it's pretty much me and Bella eating a full watermelon. And like I said, I just didn't want to purchase another one because it would totally be a waste of food. But definitely stay tuned because first of all, if you guys like this video, I will definitely be doing another kitchen gadgets video. But even if I don't do another kitchen gadgets video, just stay tuned if you guys are interested in this to see if it does work. But I mean, it says that you can also cut a honeydew, which I don't like honeydew. No, that's cantaloupe. I don't like cantaloupe and I don't like honeydew. So whether this works or not, it's to be seen. It was like $1. So I'm not out of a whole lot of money. If it doesn't work, it doesn't. It's going in the trash. But if it does, it's going to make my life a whole lot easier. So like I said, stay tuned for that. This thing right here, this thing is so friggin' cool. Like, I'm actually not even going to do B-roll footage. I'm going to show you my reaction because I was just like, wow. If you're like, whether you're single or not, like, it doesn't matter. Like, you not all the time have a man in your house to help you open up jars. And that's something that as I became a single mom, or single woman, I noticed myself having problems with. And I was like, I never realized that I had problems opening up jars. But y'all, like, oh my gosh. So I got this little, like, this one thing that's like a gripper, and it's like, it's okay. But so many times I've had so many issues with like not being able to grip it well enough, and then like, you know, say for instance I'm opening up a a jar of sauce and the sauce gets everywhere. It's just the gripper works, but it doesn't. This thing, however, I'm gonna let you see the footage and then we'll talk about it. So as single mamas, we know that sometimes we have problems opening up these jars. Is anyone there with me? Anyone? Because I know I'm not the only one, okay? So I have this little thing that I got this from Wish, like last year, maybe a couple years ago, which is cool, but it actually is like really hard to kind of get a grip and to, you know, take the jar off, the jar lid. It does work though. It's a little cumbersome. It takes some time. So I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, because this actually like hooks onto the lid and then you just twist it and you have like this little sturdy handle. So we're gonna see if this works. I'm really excited about this one because this is going to be a game changer for this single mama who doesn't always have a man around to help her take off her lids. So you want to adjust it. It's actually like pretty wide. So pickle jar, sauce jar, whatever else kind of jar you have. So you go ahead and you just, okay, so go like this to tighten, and then we're gonna twist and see if we can twist it off. It literally worked the other day. Remember? Okay, hold on. It worked the other day, which is why I was so excited to show you guys this.
Is there like a lock on or something?
Okay, so here we go. Oh, I just did it. You know what? We need another jar. Hold on. I feel like this one was too easy. Okay, so we for sure know there's no... Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Y'all, this works so amazingly. Like, you do have to kind of like work with it a little bit. But if you have not so strong hands, these juggers are really like tight. This is like out of anything and everything that I would suggest you get for sure. I mean, if you guys don't get anything from this haul but this, it is worth it. Once you put it on the little jar and then you go to twisting and you figure out how this thing is like genius, and it's sturdy and it's good quality and it's like super inexpensive. So, you know, say you're shopping Shein and you're shopping for clothes or whatever, which by the way, I have tons of Shein hauls and I will link a couple of them down below. So if you guys are interested in like their fashion too, to see like what their quality is like, I'll link some of those down below. But yeah, oh my gosh, this is so good. So this is so cool. First of all, I love the color, and you can choose different colors. So whatever your kitchen color scheme is, or if you want to add some additional color into your kitchen, this is a really great place to start. It's super inexpensive. It's like really good quality for the price of it. And I love this for so many things. Draining beans out of the can, because I always say, if you guys watch my cooking videos, I always say never, like always rinse your beans. Always drain them and rinse them off, because that stuff is like yuck. So this is so good for rinsing out your beans, draining pasta, or straining pasta, but I'm going to show another thing that'll be easier for pasta. But if you didn't have that and you just had this bowl, you could drain pasta. You can drain your strawberries. Like this was another thing I was gonna do, like soak, you can soak your strawberries or your blueberries, grapes, whatever. You can just throw them in this bowl and you can put some vinegar, soak them for a little bit. You'll be amazed at the stuff that comes off of your fruit. So that's great. And then you just literally just go like this and all of the water drains and none of your fruit comes out, and you're not having to like, especially with blueberries, y'all, blueberries, grapes, sometimes even strawberries, where like, you know, they'll start escaping if you don't have this little thing on there and you're trying to like drain out the water. Highly recommend. I'm definitely going to be purchasing a lot more of these, because I think, again, it's just a great addition and you can never have too many of these. Okay, so this right here isn't exactly like a kitchen gadget. It's like an all around the house gadget, and everybody needs one of these. I actually just saw one of these in the dollar store at Dollar Tree. So if you're at Dollar Tree and you see one, I just pick one of these up. They are a must, especially if you have hair, if you don't want to like bother with a plumber. And this is one of those things where it literally goes down into the drain, and when you pull it out, like my daughter has so much hair and my son has so much hair. So at our last place, we were constantly having to like unscrew the little bath thing, the little thing for the bathtub, and like it was just a pain in the butt, like dig down in there to get the hair. This literally just goes straight in. You kind of have to like wiggle it, but it's gonna pick up any hair that's stuck in that drain, and it's just gonna come right out along with it. Everyone needs one of these in their household, because when we first moved here, my bathroom sink was disgusting. Like the amount of hair that came out of that sink was disgusting. Oh, it was disgusting. But I mean, I didn't need to call a plumber. I just have this little thing and you just pull it up and like just clumps of hair. It's amazing. It's a must. You guys have to get it. Obviously, like I tested it in the kitchen. There wasn't any hair in there. I recently just cleaned out all of the sinks and whatnot, so there's not going to be anything for me to show you, but in other sinks, but I'm telling you, everybody needs one of these little gadgets. I have no idea what it's called, but of course I will link everything that I'm talking about down below. And like I said, if you don't get it from Shein, you see this around Home Depot, you see this at the dollar store, you see this at Walmart, wherever it is that you go, you see this baby, pick it up, and if not, then just go ahead and get it from Shein. Okay, these, they're not like fun, or they're not like, oh, what is that? Like a fun little gadget. I mean, I guess it kind of is, because they're funnels that kind of like collapsible funnels. I think having a funnel in a kitchen is a must, but the big bulky plastic ones where you don't know where the hell to store them, like I'm just like, where do I store them? I currently have some, and they are stored underneath my kitchen sink, and I'm like, it's too much space. Like I need to like not have some, like they take up too much space. These literally, like, look, they're so tiny. 3 of them come in a pack, and they're all the same size. So they all do the same exact thing, but you get 3 of them for like $1. Like, you can't beat that. Which again, you can totally go into the dollar store and get the plastic ones that are like that, but I just love these because they're collapsible and they are perfect. They're exactly what I need them for, and they literally just store in a drawer so neatly, so compact, and I highly recommend these as well because they're amazing. Okay, so this little gadget right here is a little whale. He's so cute, isn't he? And this little guy hooks on to the side of your pot. Any size pot that you have, you literally just line it up. So this is the handle right here. You line it up to the handle. This little hook right here, it has like a little ledge, goes over the pot, and then you just drain. So again, pasta, if you're like trying to steam or boil some vegetables, whatever it is that you boil that you're gonna have to drain in the end. Or this is even good, again, if you're, you know, cleaning off your fruits, vegetables, putting them in a bowl. I actually, in the demo, did, what did I do? Because I wasn't cooking anything. So, I was like, let me clean off these cherry tomatoes that I have. And y'all, I was like hardcore, like trying, you know, to see if anything was gonna escape. Nothing escaped. It did great. It just kind of like lined up with the end. It was like super easy to just like pop it on there and plop it on there. It doesn't snap or anything. It just literally plops and just lays on top of your pan. And then when you tilt it, it's just the perfect little thing, and it's just amazing. I think these things are so incredibly great for you to have in the kitchen. So this is incredibly basic, but I don't know that I've ever seen one of these before, and it's just like a slotted spoon, but the slots are on the side. And the reason I love this is because you get a slotted spoon and obviously it's on the bottom. You get a slotted spoon and obviously the slots are on the bottom, like the little holes are on the bottom. So you kind of have no choice. Like if you know, say your kids don't want so much broth out of their, in their soup, and they want to drain. Well, you take the slotted spoon, like you have no choice but to go ahead and drain most of the broth out. This, you can just like scoop it up and then, or if you don't want to slot it out or like drain out whatever liquid it is, you have this little lip right here that can just go, love this. Again, so basic and something you're like, do I really need that? You don't need it, but it's really convenient to have, and it's one of those things that I'm going to love having, especially like chili season, soup season, which is like all year round for me, to be honest, because I love chilies and soups. But yeah, this is so cool. I demoed this with some pasta sauce, and trying to get as much sauce as I could off of the ground beef, which obviously like it wasn't the best demo, but you guys know, like there's little holes. This thing works. I think it's great, especially if it's something that you need, or if you like a lot of soups and you like brothy soups, but maybe your kids don't, or maybe your husband doesn't. This is something that's really cool to have. And then also even like just like doing, like if you're doing like a pasta dish, maybe you're just doing one serving and you don't want to get out like another strainer or anything like that. I can see you just going like this and then going like this to drain out the water, so you can scoop out the pasta, let the water drain out, and then pour this into your little bowl or container or whatever that you're gonna eat out of. So this is really cool. A lot of things you can do with it. I'm telling you guys, I was so incredibly excited about this little gadget. I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, this thing works, like game changer. Because it was so inexpensive, so portable, so small. It's not like a vacuum sealer. I know that there's like little machines that you can get, but they're bulky, they're big. It's like something that you can like reseal things with. I don't know, like if you need to reseal a bag, if you need to reseal, like, you know, you opened up maybe a frozen bag of vegetables and you didn't finish them all and you need to reseal it. So this is basically supposed to reseal all of your, like whatever you need to reseal. And unfortunately, it did not work. Unfortunately. Last but not least is this volcano microwave cleaner, and this was actually the little contraption that I found that made me realize, oh my gosh, this was the thing that caught my attention. Like, I need that. And I don't know why, but I need that. Now I will say, you don't need this thing. I mean, you can just put in a bowl of vinegar and water and it's kind of gonna do the same thing. The fumes release, or something releases from the vinegar, and it kind of like helps. Maybe it's steam. It's probably the steam. Yes, the steam. The steam helps loosen up all of the gunk that's in your microwave. But I just thought this was fun. I thought it was cute. It's super easy to use, and why not? I mean, it was $1, $2, whatever it was. Super easy to use. The little things are labeled, so you have like your little, right here there's a line for your vinegar, and then right up here there's a line for your water, so you know how much water, how much vinegar. I really like that part about it too. And then you just kind of like twist this, put it in your microwave. It said for 5 to 8 minutes. And it says like lava will start erupting out of the volcano after about 2 minutes. The mixture will soften the caked on grime and stains on your microwave. And then once it's done, it says remove the volcano to cool. Caution, the volcano will be hot, which you guys saw. I took it out with oven mitts. And then take a sponge, napkin, or rag and wipe down the stains for easy, effortless cleaning. I will say, like, it was completely effortless. Everything just white, like, came right out, and like nothing was like stuck on. Like there was like baked bean sauce, you know, that stuff like gets stuck on, especially if it's been sitting there for a while. Maybe about 3 weeks for me, not gonna lie, maybe even a little longer. So yeah, this is something I think is great. It's cute. It's a cute little gadget you can have. And like I said, oh, it's even on the side too, by the way. It says vinegar, and then right here it says water. I did not pay attention to whether like it was like spilling out or whatever. I'm assuming it probably did, because that's what it said it was supposed to do. But yeah, it was super, super simple, incredibly easy. Like everything just came out really simple and quick. So this is really cute. I mean, I love it. So I highly recommend it. And I will definitely be using this from now on, for sure, without a doubt, to clean out my microwave. So that will do it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know, is there anything you guys want to see me test out? Is there anything you guys want to see more? Do you want to see more Shein kitchen gadgets? Do you want to see more kitchen gadgets, period? Also, let me know in the comments down below, which one of these would you get if you're going to purchase any of these? Which one would you get? My recommendation, y'all, is like for sure, 100% without a doubt, the little bottle opener, like jar opener. It's called a bottle opener on the packaging, but it's a jar opener. But yeah, this one, highly recommend. I also love the bowl. I mean, you guys are going to see me using all of these things. I'm so excited. Definitely recommend. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, again, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.